A 6-year-old was found unconscious with his head in the toilet, deputies said in a recent released court documents. Deputies blamed his parents, Larry Rhodes Jr., 22, and Bianca Blaise, 25. Hi, I'm Lady T, and welcome back to my channel. Authorities said that they responded to the Nice Inn in the city of COMMENT, south of Orlando, on July the 5th. There was a report of a child drowning, deputies said. The person who called this in described his head as being in the toilet like the child was drinking water, authorities wrote. Deputy Miranda entered the room and observed Larry Rhodes Jr. holding the child in his arms, the affidavit stated. Deputy Miranda determined that the child did not have a pulse and he was not breathing. The child had sustained a brain bleed and was put on life support, authorities said. He had visible injuries to his face, including swollen eyes and light blood in his mouth. Rhodes and Blaise allegedly said there was a physical altercation between the siblings in the hotel room on the 4th of July. But after examining the other children at the scene, authorities did not believe the story. Deputies say that there was 8 people in Rhodes and Blaise's room, including them. Available details in a redacted affidavit appear to suggest that the other remaining are children. Blaise and Rhodes, who is her boyfriend of 7 years, came to Kissimmee with the child in March, deputies said. Now in April, they moved to room 510 of the Nice Inn. All 8 have been living there. The parents share one bed and the others had shared the other bed. Bianca said there was ample food and drinks for the child despite being no kitchen. Occupants of the hotel room next door said they heard a loud thud from the suspect room, which they share a wall with theirs. They could not exactly say what caused it, but the man suggests it was a child falling. Blaise allegedly said that she would be at work all day, with Rhodes taking care of the others. They would be asleep by the time she returned, and she will only know of the day's events, Rhodes told her, she said in the documents. She allegedly described the children as being, in the words of the affidavit, generally well behaved, but they recreate fights from the wrestling and UFC. She described the incident in which one of them got a black eye. When the child misbehaves, Bianca tells them to go stand in the corner of the room by the bathroom while facing the wall for about 30 to 45 minutes, deputies said. Bianca denies ever physically disciplining the child, but rather put them in the corner. Rhodes, on the other hand, allegedly will sometimes whip them on their bottoms and make them do exercises in the corner. Blood spatter was observed on the wall near the area Bianca said the child was to stand with their noses in the corner as punishment, deputies said. Blaise noted that he will become upset over typical minor things, deputies said. This was because he recently ran out of schizophrenia medication over the last 2 weeks, the affidavit suggested. The couple was arrested July the 6th on charges of child neglect with a great bodily harm, authorities said. Rhodes is now also facing charges of aggravated child abuse, records show. There was 8 people living in a hotel room. The mom does Uber and Shipt for income. The abusive dad with schizophrenia stays at the hotel with the kids all day. Now, mind you, he haven't took his meds in 2 weeks. Then you have 6 kids inside a hotel room most of the day. I mean, that's not good. I mean, this is a recipe of disaster. Is it me, or is the number of mothers and fathers abusing their children altogether is rising? I feel like previously it was just one evil parent, but nowadays it seems like many parents are getting sick pleasure from hurting their children. In my opinion, I think the dad snapped. He hit that child where the blood splattered all over the walls. He grabbed that child and took him to the bathroom where he put his head in the toilet for punishment and nearly drowned him. Then the sick mama covered it up, trying to protect the daddy. You know what? Just throw their behinds in jail and throw away the key and send the remaining children to a loving home. And I just pray that little boy that's in the hospital, that we all continue to pray for him that he makes a full recovery. Alright guys, that's it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let's continue the conversation down below in the comments. Make sure to like the video and hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you never miss an upload. I'm Lady T. I'll catch you the next time. Be blessed. Bye.